Good day, everyone. Today we will have Grade 10 Mathematics Week 3. Learning competencies illustrates a geometric sequence. Differentiate a geometric sequence from an arithmetic sequence. What is a geometric sequence? A geometric sequence, also known as geometric progression, is a set of terms in which each term after the first term is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by the fixed number called the common ratio, which is commonly represented by R. Pag sinabi daw po pala natin geometric sequence, the operation po na i-apply natin ay multiplication. Multiply saan? I-multiply daw po yung fixed number. Kasi po fixed number, hindi nagbabago. At yun po yung tinatawag na common ratio. I-multiply natin siya sa first term at sa mga susunod pang term para po makabuo tayo ng isang sequence. At sinusulat po natin or dinidenote natin ang common ratio by using R po or small r. Let's have this given example. We have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. This one is an example of geometric sequence. Nagmumultiply po ba tayo? Let's see. To have 2, we need to multiply 1 by 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. Times 2 again is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So therefore, the next term for this is 32 because 16 times 2 is 32. And this one is an example of geometric sequence. These numbers ay tinatawag po naman natin common ratio because they are the same. And that is the same number that we multiply to the first term. Example number 2. Kung meron daw po tayong 3, 6, 9, 12. Sabi daw po pag geometric, nagmumultiply tayo. So tingnan natin kung nagmumultiply ba tayo. So, para daw po makuha natin yung 6, ano yung number na dapat i-multiply sa 3? That is 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Kung ano yung multiply natin sa first, yun din dapat ay multiply natin sa second para makuha sa third term. So, 6 times 2 ay 12. Ang problem dito, hindi naging 12 yung third term. So, ibig sabihin po, hindi yun common ratio. Ano po kayang klaseng sequence ito? Kung mapapansin natin, para makuha yung sunod na term, we simply add. Diba? Nag-add lang tayo. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. Therefore, this is not a geometric sequence. Ang tawag po natin sa sequence na to ay arithmetic sequence. Example number 3. Kung meron daw po tayong 10, 30, 90, 270, ito po ay tinatawag na geometric sequence. Bakit kaya siya geometric sequence? Ano kayang in-apply natin? Is it addition or multiplication? So that is now 10 to 30, we multiply it by 3. 30 times 3 is 90, and 90 by 3 is 270. So yan po yung tinatawag nating common ratio. Paano ba makukuha si common ratio, ma'am? So, ganito po yung process. Common ratio is equal to the second term divided by the first term. Second term divided by the first term. So, that is now 30 divided by 10. 30 divide 10 equal to 3. Okay, shortcut natin. Since pareho kang may 0 sa dulo, you can cancel out 0 and 0. Ang matitira na lang is 3 and 1. So, 3 divide 1 is 3. Same thing with the third term divided by the second term. Third term is 90 divided by 30. 90 divided 30 equal to 3 or simply cancel 0 and 0. 9 divided 3 is 3. A sub 4 divide A sub 3. 270 divided by the third term which is 90. Mayroon po uling 0. So let's cancel 0. Ang matitira is 27. And 9. 27 divided by 9 is also 3. And that is our common ratio. So therefore, number 3 is a geometric sequence. Example number 4. If we have 2, negative 4, 8, negative 16. Ito po ay geometric sequence. Paano natin nalalaman na geometric? Let's find the common ratio. Second term, divide the first term. The second term is negative 4 divide 2. Negative divide positive is negative. 4 divide 2 is 2. Second common ratio, check natin A sub 3. Divide daw po sa A sub 2. A sub 3 ay 8. A sub 2 is negative 4. 8 divide negative 4 is negative 2. Next, A sub 4 divide A sub 3. A sub 4 is 16. or negative 16. Then a sub 3 is 8. Negative 16 divided by 8 is negative 2. And that is the common ratio. And the second term now is negative 2. The common ratio is negative 2. Negative times negative is positive. 2 times 16 is 32. Example number 5. Paano naman kung meron po tayong 200, 150, 25? This one is also an example of geometric sequence. To find the ratio, we have a sub 2 divide a sub 1. A sub 2 is 100, a sub 1 is 200. 100 divided by 200 is equal to 1 half. Shortcut for that, cancel po natin yung dalawang zero since meron dalawang zero sa taas, sa numerator, at meron din dalawang zero sa denominator. Pwede natin i-cancel yung dalawang yan. Ang matitira po is 1 over 2. So the answer is 1 half. Ratio is equal to a sub 3, which is 50, divided by 100. May isang zero sa numerator at meron dalawa. Isa lang po yung pwede i-cancel sa taas at meron ding isa sa, pwede natin i-cancel isa sa baba. Kung ano yung kinancel natin sa taas, yun din po yung sa baba. So we have now here, cancel 0, ang matitira is 5 and 10. Lowest term of 5 over 10 is also 1 half. Same thing with a sub 4, divide a sub 3. A sub 4 is 25 divided by 50. Lowest term of 25 over 50 is also 1 half. Therefore, the common ratio is 1 half. That is now the common ratio. Then multiply it now. For us to find the next term, multiply the last term or the fourth term. Multiply daw po natin si fourth term sa ating common ratio, which is 1 half. So 25 times 1 half. 25 times the numerator 1 is 25 over 2. So the next term is 25 over 2. So let's try this one. Kung meron daw po tayong 3, 8, 13, 18, is it geometric or an arithmetic? This one is arithmetic sequence. Because the common difference is 5, hindi po common ratio. Kasi po, nakuha natin yung sunod na term, hindi sa pagmumultiply. Nakuha natin yung second term by simply adding the fixed number 5 to the first term. So 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 5 is 18. So, therefore, hindi siya geometric. Number 2, kung meron daw po tayong 20, negative 40, 80, and negative 160. This one is geometric sequence. Kung geometric sequence siya, ano ang kanyang common ratio? The common ratio here is negative 2. Check nga natin. Negative 2 times 20 is negative 40. Negative times negative is positive. 2 times 40 is 80. 80 times negative 2 is negative 160. Therefore, number 2 is geometric. Number 3, 1, 4, 9, 25. Check natin. Nag-multiply ba tayo? Nag-add po ba tayo? Let's see. 1 times 4 is 4. That's correct. So, kung minultiply natin si 1 ng 4, dapat i-multiply din natin si 4 by 4. So, 4 times 4 is 16. The problem here is wala pong okay, let's try. Number 1, this one is an arithmetic sequence. Bakit po siya arithmetic? Hindi natin nakuha yung next term by multiplication. Nakuha natin siya by simply having the common difference. Kaya po siya dinote as D. Kasi instead of multiplication, the operation that we applied is addition. Let's see po, if we add 5 to the first term, so 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 5 again is 13, plus 5 again is 18. Therefore, this one is arithmetic sequence. Let's try number 2. If we have 20, negative 40, 80, and negative 160, this one is geometric sequence. So therefore, kapag meron geometric, meron tayong common ratio. The common ratio here is negative 2. Let's try. Negative 2 daw po, i-multiply natin sa first term. So 20 divide negative 2 is negative 40. Negative 40 times negative 2 is positive 80. Because when we multiply negative by negative, the answer is positive. So 80 times negative 2 is negative 160. Number 3. For us to find the next term, in geometric we multiply, in arithmetic we add. So let's try first how to find 4 if we have 1. Paano ba natin makukuha yung 4? Let's try po kapag nagmo-multiply. Ano yung number na dapat i-multiply sa 1 to make it 4? And that is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Kung multiply natin si 1 ng 4, dapat sa second term, i-multiply din natin sa 4 para maging geometric. So 4 times 4 is 16. The problem, yung ating third term ay 9, hindi siya 16. So ibig sabihin, hindi siya geometric. Next, sa addition naman kaya, ano yung pwede natin i-add sa 1 to make it 4? And that is 3. So 1 plus 3 ay 4. Plus 3 is 7. So hindi na naman. So therefore, masasabi natin ang number 3, hindi siya arithmetic, hindi rin siya geometric. So that is neither arithmetic nor geometric. Hindi po pala siya arithmetic, hindi rin siya geometric. So wala siya doon sa dalawang sequence na meron tayo. Let's have number 4. If we have 30, 15, 15 over 2, and 15 over 4, is it geometric or an arithmetic? Let's see. This one is geometric. Ano po kaya yung i-multiply natin sa 30 to make it 15? Ang i-multiply daw po ay 1/2. So the common ratio is 1/2. Let's see. Multiply po natin. In multiplication of fraction, let's simply multiply the numerator by the numerator or the whole number. So 30 divide 1 is 30. Divide 2 is 15. Kaya ang next term po natin is 15. 15 times 1 is 15. Divide 2 is 2. So the answer is 15 over 2. Since ang ating common ratio is in fraction form, let's express our answer in fraction form also. 15, to find the fourth term, 15 times the numerator 1. So 15 times 1 is 15. Then denominator by the denominator, 2 times 2 is 4. So the answer is 15 over 4. Therefore, kung hahanapin natin yung susunod na term, i-multiply lang uli natin sa common ratio. 15 times 1 is 15. Then denominator 4 times 2 is 8. Therefore, the next term here is 15 over 8. Let's have this one. 2, 10, 50, 250. This one is geometric sequence. Ano po kaya ang ating common ratio? The common ratio here is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Times 5 again is 50. Times 5 is 250. This one is geometric. So I want you to remember this one po. If the common ratio is positive, this one is positive. The geometric sequence has the same sign. Observe. This one has the same sign po. Their common ratio is positive. Even in number 4, ang kanya pong common ratio ay positive. Mapapansin po, lahat po ay positive. So, ibig sabihin pala, let's change this one. Kung ito po ay negative 2, negative 10, negative 50, and negative 250. Kahit i-multiply po natin sa first term na meron siyang negative 2 sa positive ratio na 5, check natin. Positive 5 times negative 2 ay negative 10 pa rin naman po. Okay? Negative 10 times positive 5, still the answer is negative 50 times positive 5 is negative 250. Therefore, tama po yung condition dito. If the common ratio is positive, the geometric sequence has the same sign. Okay po. Yung terms po na meron tayo has the same sign. But if the common ratio is negative, the sequence has alternate sign. Check natin. Common ratio is negative, negative 2. Observe na natin, naging alternate po ba yung sign? Yes. So therefore, pakitandaan po yun na kapag ang ating common ratio is negative, the sequence has alternate sign. So remember that one. Okay? Next. Now, let's see the difference between arithmetic sequence and geometric. Ano ba yung kaibahan ng ating geometric sequence at ng arithmetic sequence? Arithmetic sequence, set of terms in which each term after the first obtained by adding. to find the next term. At yung ina-add natin sa kanya yung fixed number na tinatawag na common difference. While geometric sequence, also known as geometric progression, is a set of terms in which each term after the first term is obtained by multiplying the preceding term by the fixed number called common ratio. So una, si arithmetic sequence, the operation we applied is adding. We add positive number or we add negative number. Kapag si geometric naman po, the operation we applied is multiplying the first term para makuha natin yung mga susunod. Basta po nag-multiply tayo ng fixed number na pare-parehong number sa bawat term, yun po ay geometric. Pero kung tayo po ay nag-add sa first term para makuha yung mga susunod pang number, yun po ay arithmetic sequence. So you remember those things po, na yung difference ng arithmetic and geometric. Thank you everyone and happy learning. This is Ma'am Le. God bless everyone.